Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits at Texas to the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag to green flag pit stops. It's in our DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jamison's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron, 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jamison neck and neck. We got a push on the inside, push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, and the Garrett Helmlinger, I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
on it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom. Out of turn 4, can he hold them off to the start-finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
Good win. Checker 1 Manufacturing ARCA Series live tonight at Kansas Speedway. Bradley Cooper, myself, going to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage. Race number 2 of the chase. And starting on the pole tonight, Vern Bradley with a 31.24 as we get set up to grid here. Very loose setup here tonight. These guys are going to have their hands full talking to Richard Holland here just in the pre-race. Cody Williams as well. Looks like it's going to be loose for 2 or 3 laps before it starts to settle down a little bit. Cold tires. If we do get green flag pit stops, it's going to be treacherous. These guys coming off the apron. If it's loose on the track, it's going to be worse down at the bottom. But the one guy that's figured it out tonight, 114 car, putting the Country Time Lemonade machine up there on the top of the spot. They're doing their pre-race ceremony, pre-race meeting. We'll pull somebody up here. Tommy Haynes. We're going to get a quick chat with him. Tommy, it's Bradley Cooper up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you, Bradley.
So, Tommy, we were watching practice. It looked like it was a handful. A lot of these guys were struggling to just keep it on the track and qualifying.
Yeah,
What's going to be the recipe?
Probably stay out of the wall. That's probably going to be the recipe, and hopefully have some good luck here. I ain't going to push it here. I'm just going to ride a little bit. And it seems like the longer you run, the better it gets. I know in the beginning it's real loose. So the more you get heat in the tires, the better it feels a little bit. But we'll see what happens.
It's going to be tough to get that heat in the tires. Sun going down. It's going to be a very cool track until about probably 20, 30 laps in.
Oh, yeah.
You're starting 7th tonight, Tommy. You think the spread of the field would probably help with that?
Probably so, yeah. I spun out on my second lap. I had a good lap going, but I spun out. So I was trying to push it a little too much, but you need more laps for the tires to really feel better. So.
Also, side note, we've watched Kansas have many different lines. Is it going to be the outside line tonight, or just run it to the bottom and hold it down there?
So I practiced all on the outside. I went to the bottom one time, but it seemed slower. So I don't know. When it gets dark and the track cools off, you might be able to run that bottom a little bit on restarts or something. But I expect you to chew your tires up pretty quick.
And for Tommy, good luck tonight, man. We look forward to seeing you up here in the broadcast booth.
Yeah, we're gonna need all the luck we need tonight, though. But yeah, appreciate everything y'all do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, there was Tommy Haynes. He's starting in the 7th position tonight, driver of the 17 machine, and I think we have time to maybe get one more guy up here. We'll get Jeff Martin up here. Jeff Martin, 14. You got a copy, buddy? 14 car, you got a copy? Well, he's got nothing for us here. Jeff Martin, Bradley Cooper up in the broadcast booth. You with us? Well, we tried, Jeff. We tried, buddy. All right, we'll throw Jeff back down.
I'm here. I didn't hear you.
There he is. Hey, what's going on, man? We saw the setup looks pretty loose. You're starting in the 6th spot tonight. What's your game plan?
Well, to try to beat Vern, Cody, and Richard, I suppose.
That's a tall order. I mean, this thing is just loose. It looks nasty, especially down
on the inside of somebody. What was practice like? Did you get any good runs, or you feel like maybe later on in the race you'll catch these guys?
I did better just running the outside. I know there's several of them that can run the middle to the bottom in the beginning, like Richard and a couple other of them, but I'm just going to stick to the outside and see how it goes.
All right, it's 10-4, man. Good luck out there, and hopefully we can get 7-8 laps on these tires and get them warmed up. Let this field spread out a little bit.
All right, appreciate it, Coop.
All right, there was the 14 car, Jeff Martin. Going to start in 6th spot. Rick, I tell you, man, this thing did look loose. We could go back and look through all the replays in practice, but I'll tell you right now, you're going to see at lap 1, somebody is going to get loose. Whether or not they lose it here, that's going to be the deciding factor. Let's go through your field. Vern Bradley starting on the pole, 31.24, about 0.04 of a second off of him is Cody Williams in that 12 car on the outside. 3rd position, Richard Holland hasn't hit the grid yet. He'll be in the 3rd spot. 4th position, Joshua McKinney, and we need this guy to have a finish reflecting his starting spot. He's going to have 4th wrapped up. It's a top 5 if he can hang on to it. 18 car, Ryan Beach starting 5th spot, NOS Machine. Killing it as always. Hey, man, we do what we can. 14 car, we just talked to him. There's Jeff Martin, 6th position. 17 car, Tommy Haynes, 7th spot. Talked to him as well. Joe Turkle in the 2 car, going to be in 8th. Burt Wilson, 9th position. And then rounding out your top 10, the fan favorite, Hal Amy, in that 3 car. Richard Springer, 21 cars. We're getting ready to pull off pit road. He's going to start 11th. 12th spot, 56. That's going to be John T. Wimbish. 77 to Garrett Helmlinger. Very loose setup for him. I think he's struggled a little bit in practice. He's going to start in 13th. Christopher Spencer in the 6th car, going to be 14th. Larry Dickerson, 69 in the 15th spot. Glenn Jamison, good to see him back. 63 car, going to round out your field. And Michael McCauley up in the booth. Nowhere to be found. So let's get up here to the 114. Country Time Lemonade, going to lead them off here. Garrison, good to see you up in the chat. Hello, welcome to the stream. 1 lap to green, getting ready to start it off at Kansas Motor Speedway. Checker 1 Manufacturing ARCA Series. I'm talking so fast tonight. I need a beer. Who needs a beer in chat right now? Dylan Bryant, not racing tonight, but you will be watching. Appreciate it, man. I saw your chat in the Discord. Would like to see you come out and race with us next season. Hopefully you can get things squared away, whatever's going on with you. And we look forward to another great year. We had a couple post-race interviews with you. Got that race win there at Talladega, I do believe. All right, pace cars pulling off. Here we go. Restart line right there. Green flag is out. There we go. 114 car wasting no time. $16 cars thundering around here at Kansas Speedway. All the way down to the inside is Richard Holland as they come off of 2. Nobody getting loose yet. We'll take the wide angle here off of 4. Some of these guys a little bit further back might be struggling on lap 1. Yeah, you can see them weaving around a little bit. Vern Bradley looks like he might have got a little bit loose off the exit of 4. He lost 2 positions here. Richard Holland taking the lead. Cody Williams up to 2nd. So Vern Bradley lost 2 spots there on lap 1. Gotta let these tires warm up a little bit. Let's see what they can do. He's peeking the outside. You can see first through about 10th position, right on top of each other. Burt Wilson running a little bit lower, getting some air on the nose. Boy, does this thing have an offset. Look how loose it looks coming out of the corner. All the way to the bottom now for Vern Bradley. This is a pass for the 2nd position. Maybe a slide job here coming off of 4. Got to do what you got to do. It's going to be tough to pass here. Side by side, definitely going to benefit this car behind him, though. Burt Wilson looking to capitalize on this situation. Vern Hu up to second spot. Go back, look at the 70 car to the inside of Cody Williams now. Burt Wilson looking like he's having a good run. There's a guy that we talked to pre-race. 17, Tommy Haynes. He's up to the 6th spot now. We got the 96 car up in the wall. And here they go shuffling around him. Joshua McKinney started in the 4th position. He's lost about 3 spots there. Got up into the wall in turn 2. Brian Beach up and really close to the wall in the exit there. Vern Bradley is chasing down Richard Holland, though. These tires should be warmed up enough 6 laps into the race. These guys are starting to settle into their groove. And that outside line seems like the place to be. As the sun goes down, track will change. It's going to cool down quite considerably. Back here to Hal Amy, right in front of him. They're side by side. Joe Turkel, looks like the 6. Christopher Spencer as well. Al Amy's now on the back bumper. Three car to the inside. Let's see if he can get the pass. Nope. Thing looks like it gets a little tight there. And Turkel's making quick work of the 69 now. He's going to look to the inside in 3. You can carry that momentum, but you got to get the pass done about right here. You got to slide up in front of the guy. Maybe a crossover here by the 69 car. He peaked for a second there. But let's go back up here. Less than 7/10 of a second there at one point. 114 is definitely getting the run off the corners. Vern Bradley looks like he can challenge for the lead, but getting there and actually passing, 2 totally different things. As we got a pass by the 17 up to 4th position. Tommy Haynes putting it out there. Said he was going to ride around, but now he's looking like he's going to try to chase down the top 3. Eleven laps into this thing, no cars getting loose. Only one car hitting the wall, that's the 96. 96 is falling back to the 12th position. Looks like he's might be driving in a little bit too deep. Gonna have to lift before the corner a little bit. But so far, clean and green. And this guy led every one of them so far. Three-tenths of a second separating first through third. And that 114 car gets such a good run off of 2, but looks like he gives a little bit back in 3 and 4. Getting right up on the bumper. Seems like it's getting this thing tight. You might want to leave a little bit of a cushion there. Jeff Martin worked his way up to the 5th spot, got around The 70 car Burt Wilson kind of fading out a little bit here as he's getting passed by Joe Turkel on the outside now. Nerd's machine looks like it's pinched down there on the bottom, and he's probably going to have to give up another position to the 69 car. He might be able to get up in front of Brian Beach if he plans it just right. Looks like he's pinned down for another spot. Car up in the wall, 69 2 car. Oh, 17 car also hitting the wall. Tommy Haynes lost a lot of positions just now. Went from 4th back to 15th. th spot actually for the 17, but that's a lot of ground. What's up, DMS? Lean and mean, just like me. And we're going to have a challenge here. Oh, up in the wall for the 114 car. Vern Bradley just clipped it coming out of 4. That's going to give the position to the 12. Cody Williams up to 2nd now. These guys trying to keep it down off the wall, 16 laps in. Fuel is starting to run a little bit low. This thing will start to get tight on the exits. Jeff Martin, one of the guys that started back in maybe the 6th position, holding his own in the top 5. Through the field right now, it's Richard Holland leading this thing by about a second. 2nd position, 12 car Cody Williams. We just saw him make a pass on Vern Bradley. Vern is up in the wall again. We got a few guys that might have clipped the wall. 14 car, Jeff Martin, starting to make up a lot of ground on 3rd. Larry Dickerson in the 5th spot. Burt Wilson, who started up there in the top 5, he's working his way back up there. And he's running the bottom groove, so that might be part of the reason that he's lost so many positions. Turkel clipped the wall. 17 car clipped the wall. We got a lot of guys that got some right side damage. And this guy moving up through the field quickly. Christopher Spencer. Looks like he's trying to make a pass on 7th. What's going on, Denise? Look at this run that the 6 car gets on that high line. Definitely the preferred way around this track. There's Hal Amy running in the 9th position. Favoring that wall a little bit. Putting it down about a lane lower than most of these guys. And then Brian Beach going to round out your top 10. He's running a little bit higher than Hal Amy. You can see the run it's giving him. Really close to the wall on the exit of 4, though. I do believe the 14 car, Jeff Martin, might have clipped the wall. He's all the way back to 9th now. Hal Amy trying to make a move to the inside. Brian Beach now making his run. Right up on the back bumper of the 14 here. Oh, 14 up in the wall. That's going to give the spot to the 18. The 3 car is going to get around him as well. A lot of ground loss for the 14 just now. Glenn Jameson going by. Joshua McKinney getting around as well. 14 looks like he's pulling it down. So one car out of the race so far. Garrett Helmlinger has hit the DNF button. But some of these guys that have been struggling all race long, clipping the wall, losing ground. And it's been up and down. 6 car now on the wall. Claiming another victim. That's for 5th spot. Burt Wilson, Joe Turkel look like they're going to get around him. We were talking about how loose this machine was going to be, but it looks like it's tightened way up now. Turkel looked like he had the pass on Burt Wilson, but Wilson's able to make that bottom work and get the crossover here. A lot of shuffling going around for this 5th spot. 6 car looks like he's ripping it down pit road. Might hit the commitment cone. I believe that's going to be a pit road speeding penalty for the 6. I believe that the NASCAR officials are going to hold this machine for speeding on pit road. Stand by and watch here. You got the 56 of Wimbish coming down in pit road as well. Spencer would be really lucky if he didn't get a speeding penalty. Yep, there's the hold right there. That's experience right there. You can tell when a car is coming down pit road too fast. But here's your leader, Richard Holland. He hasn't stretched it out by much, though. Cody Williams really close in 2nd position. It's a tough track. I think the tire modeling kind of goes hand in hand with what is wrong with Kansas. Definitely a tough place to get around. Here they come down pit road. Your leaders, Richard Holland, Cody Williams. Like maybe the 69. Larry Dickerson coming down pit road as well. Tommy Haynes, Brian Beach, Hal Amy. What's going on, Bill? Hey, don't count him out. Cody Williams might pull something off here on pit road. 6 car down and away. He lost a ton of ground, though. Big hold penalty for him. Still out there on the track. Now coming down pit road, Vern Bradley. Getting 1 lap later tires. Maybe that'll make a difference. See if he can make up some of this ground. 69 car might have got a hold spot here. So Vern Bradley, last one down pit road, I believe. Larry Dickerson stuck on pit road. Tommy Haynes coming back out on the track. Putting 20 on Richard. I'll take that bet. Cody Williams looking hot. Twelve car gonna make Richard Holland work a little bit harder. There's Vern Bradley back off of pit road. Didn't quite beat him out, but he will have a little bit fresher tires. Maybe he can work that to his advantage. None of these guys have spun out yet coming off of pit road. And there's a 70 of Burt Wilson. Finds himself About 2 seconds away from these guys, up in the top 3. There's the pressure right there. Guy is having a solid race tonight. 3-car Hal Amy finds himself up in the top 5 ahead of Joe Turkel. Pretty big gap, though, to catch up to the 4th position of Vern Bradley. This fits right in the wheelhouse of Hal Amy. He does really good at tracks like this. Got a win at Chicagoland there a couple seasons ago. Let's see if he can seal the deal, get this top 5. Second race in the chase here. These guys know they got to do it. So, quick reminder, we're lap 33 out of 125. If you guys have a favorite driver, vote for them for driver of the day. We can get a post-race interview with them. If you pick somebody outside the top 3, that's 4 interviews. Make me work harder, chat. You can do it. But if you're enjoying what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button. Never miss a single race. We've got 3 races left after this one. Auto Club being next week. And right now, your leader, Richard Holland, 31 car. Trying to lead as much as he can, get those bonus points. Yeah, Jeff, you were looking pretty good, man. You got up there in that top 5, and just that wall snuck up on you. This track got tight. Seemed like it got tight on a lot of people. Vern Bradley starting to catch the 70 of Burt Wilson. Wilson might have pitted a little bit sooner than everyone else. Wilson also still on that low line. So that is allowing the 114 to catch up. But at the same time, that's keeping the 70 car from planting on the outside wall. It looks really tough to stay up there. Hal Amy holding his own up here on this high line. Joe Turkel looked like he was catching him for a little bit there, but now Hal pulled it back out to about a 2nd lead over him. Joshua McKinney, good recovery for him so far. Unfortunate for the 69 machine of Larry Dickerson. Got that hold penalty. And also the 6 car. Huge penalty for him as well. 2 laps down now. It's Christopher Spencer in the 6. Card's not compatible with your motherboard. BIOS update. You might not have enough power going through that board, but try a BIOS update, see if it'll work. Might be something that you could look into. It's right on board with the 114. He got around the 70 car of Burt Wilson. Up to 3rd now for the 114 car. Burt Wilson still running that low line. Yeah, they can be. So just prior, about mid-season, I did a BIOS update on my PC. I found out that you could run a special setup for 30 series cards. Right after I did that update, I realized that my hard drive was in Legacy. And the update put everything in UEFI in order for me to run the 30 series card with that lane, whatever, passive lane or whatever they call it. So basically I had to reinstall Windows and update it to be in UEFI. So I turned my $1,400 rig into a paperweight. Yes, they can be scary. But 41 laps in, you know what's really scary. The 12 car has not fallen off at all. Richard Holland looking in his mirror a little bit tonight. And Cody Williams getting that run. Williams just kind of saving his tires here. You can see he does get a little bit of a draft there on the back straightaway. And then 3 and 4, man, that 12 car. A little bit faster than Richard Holland. And he's matching him lap for lap. Seems like that machine gets really tight, running right behind Holland in 1 and 2. Back here to third position, Vern Bradley, about 4.5 back. But solid night for the 114 machine. Another great race for Burt Wilson. Top 5 effort. Might be able to cycle it out, get a top 3 if he plays his cards right. He is keeping it clean and off the wall. Joe Turkel able to get around the 3 car. Hal Amy's got his hands full now. 69 up in the wall. Larry Dickerson a lap down, and he's actually bounced it off of turn 2 twice now tonight. So that was not for position. Three car trying to get back around Joe Turkel, but now they've got a lap car in between them here. Four cars currently being shown out of the race. 5 cars now. Richard Springer, Christopher Spence, Glenn Jamieson, Jeff T. Martin. 2 car in the wall. Turkel looked like he clipped it coming off of 4. That allowed Hal Amy to catch back up. 69 car got around. So this changes things a little bit for this drive. These guys are going to be coming back up on these green flag pit stops here soon. This gap has not changed much. 12 car right behind Richard Holland. Cody Williams probably going to take a little bit different strategy if he can win the race off pit road. Holland's going to have a perfect night with this 12 car being right on his bumper and not too far back, the 114 of Vern Bradley. I'm telling you, chat, 12 cars looking hot. Don't count him out. Good evening, Daniel. Good to see you. These guys ticking the laps away. We've stayed clean and green. So far, lap 49. Through the field, Richard Holland, your leader. 12 car, Cody Williams in second. Vern Bradley back here in third, not too far off. About 5-6 seconds. He is losing a little bit of ground on these guys. 70 car, Burt Wilson. So he's about half a straight away from Vern Bradley. And then Hal Amy gets back around the 2 car. 2 car, I think, hit the pit road. So there comes Joe Turkle off of pit road. We had a car hit the wall. I can't figure out who it was. There's Joshua McKinney on pit road right now. John T. Wimbish behind. He's just coming out. Cycling through, Tommy Haynes now coming down pit road. 4 tires for sure on all these machines. 17 car doing a great job getting to his stall. Burt Wilson bringing it down pit road. Going to put the 3 car Hal Amy up to the 4th position. He's probably going to stick with the same strategy that our 2 leaders have right now. Cody Williams might stay out one more lap. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's Wimbish to the inside. Fresher tires going to the bottom now. Trying to get his lap back. Wimbish is going to have to drive it a little bit harder to get down to the bottom, but he's got that fresher tire advantage. About 4 cars staying out so far. This guy's still out there on the track with these leaders. This guy as well. Hal has got about 10 seconds back to 3rd. And there's some fresh tires coming now, trying to get his lap back. Still staying out there at lap 54. Will Cody Williams try anything on pit strategy here? Nope, he's going to pit right with him. Great job on pit road by both these guys. I'm going to assume the new leader here, Vern Bradley, he pitted a lap later than these guys. And he's going to have to bring it down perfectly. We knew the 3 car Hal Amy would bring it down. He seems to be on the same strategy as the top 2 there. But your leader this time by. Let's see if he brings it down to pit road. .114. Vern Bradley hitting the pits. .31 car, 12 car, down and away. We had a brief moment there where Burt Wilson was up there, and he's going to be running in about the second position, third spot maybe. 114 down and away. Burt Wilson made up a ton of time on pit road. He's going to find himself in the second spot. Burt Wilson might want to go up there and protect that high line. It's going to be tougher for these guys to pass on the bottom. But he's got older tires. He might just want to take that outside groove away. You see what kind of run a 12 car gets with that. Looks like he's just going to kind of drop down and get out of the way, though. What happened to the 3-car Hal Amy? Did he have a mistake on pit road? He was running up there in the top 5 there for a moment. He's looking really loose here. So Burt Wilson gets past. He's back to third. Got a pretty big gap back here to the 14 and the 2-car. The 114. Vern Bradley going to be working on Joe Turkle in just a moment. This is for the 4th spot. What a run that 114 just got into the entrance. Two-car in the wall. Let's go back to Tommy Haynes. He's got his hands full. Joshua McKinney in the back bumper of this car. Really close on the exit, but these guys are close. Back up here to the leader. He's got the 12 of Cody Williams still within a half a second. I think Cody's going to have to stretch out one of these fuel runs. Get a little bit different laps on his tires, or maybe win a race off of pit road. Get around this 31 machine. Trying to figure out what happened to the 3-car Hal Amy. The only thing I can come up with is he was a little bit loose on the exit of pit road, maybe, and got loose, lost a lot of spots. 114 car pulling it down pit road. He is being scored out of the race now. It's going to put Burt Wilson up to the 3rd spot. Well, he was in the 3rd spot. There's Joe Turkle. Brian Beach, 18 car. Top 5 for him tonight so far. Coming up on 60 to go. And we've got a yellow.
Really?
All right, let's see if we can figure out what happened here on the speedway. '17 car Tommy Haynes hits the outside wall, tries to pull it off. It gets a little loose. He's trying to keep it off the racetrack. But yellow's out for the first time tonight with 60 to go. And that's just going to throw everything in a mix. Car definitely going to follow suit. These guys are going to come down pit road. Entire field probably going to come in. These guys very spread out, though. Left side's going up on the 31 car now. 12 car, left side's going up. It's going to be close. Nope. Can't beat him off pit road. It's going to be tough. Richard Holland winning that race off pit road. We're going to take the green flag with about 57 to go. WFO Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series. We'll be right back after this. Brisket, not meth. Oh, God. I got your back, man. I got your back. Just kidding. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
Make it.
Clear.
They'll never make
Car
it.
outside. Clear outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
WFO Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series. First caution of the night. We're back here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Leading the vast majority of the laps here tonight. Richard Holland having a great race. Cody Williams trying to figure out a way around him. Burt Wilson actually pulled it back down pit road. I think he's going to top off with some fuel here. Some of these guys were clutching it here under yellow. So maybe some pit strategy. Guys think that they can make it to the end. If someone can. Burt Wilson's going to try it. All right, doubled up. Pace car getting ready to pull off. .31 car counted down. Green flag is out. Hal Amy on the outside there. Outside of Brian Beach, there's the top 3. Is it going to be enough, though? Brian Beach already challenging for second. Side by side down the back straightaway. 18 car. 96 of McKinney down to the inside, trying to get it by Hal Amy. Oh, the 12 car. 12 car hard into the outside wall. Cody Williams falling back. Not sure if there was any contact there or not. We have to go back and take a look. No, 12 car just gets really loose down on the middle groove. And that's going to lose him a lot of spots. Richard Holland here now. 2 different drivers here running behind him. Joshua McKinney getting around. McKinney now to the second position. 54 laps to go. John T. Wimbish trying the inside now. Does anyone have anything for the 31 car right now? He's led the vast majority of these laps. The only guy I thought would get up there and challenge him got really loose. 12 car Cody Williams falling all the way back to the 8th position now. Then there's this guy right here trying to get up in that top 3. He's got 3 cars in front of him, and they're looking loose. Let's see if he can get up there and get them. This guy brought it down pit road. Looks like he's going to try to run it out to the end. It's a 70 car, Burt Wilson. There's Joshua McKinney starting to challenge Brian Beach again. This is for the second position. Joe Turkle looks like he's having a connection issue. He's been blinking out a little bit here. He is being scored a lap down. That is interfering a little bit. You got the 70 car, Burt Wilson, trying to pass him. Field's starting to spread back out a little bit. 50-49 to go now. Joshua McKinney looked like he was challenging for a moment there, but he's fallen back. About half a second from second position, about a full second to Richard Holland. None of these guys are really catching the 31. Closest car right here. Brian Beach. 0.6 of a second back here. Down the straightaway. Hal Lamey's got his hands full now. He's got Burt Wilson to the inside. Tommy Haynes running right up the bumper as well. Car up in the wall, 56 of Wimbish. Hal Lamey, great avoidance there, but now this is going to open up Almost 3 wide there on the backstretch. Burt Wilson trying so hard to get around these guys, but that bottom groove just not carrying the momentum down the backstretch. You can see what even just bringing it down to the low line on the exit does, and how Amy's going to maybe lose a position here. Oculus way too hot for you tonight. Had to park it. 70 knows how to use the bottom. He's been doing it all race long. You see him. He's going to get back around the 17 of Haynes right now. Side by side again. This is for 5th spot. Oh, how Amy in the wall. 17 car in the wall. Got to watch that entry into 1. That's going to make that right front really angry now. Check back up here. 2nd position, Brian Beach, about 0.8 of a second back. And he's pulling away from the 96 car, Joshua McKinney, your leader, 31, Richard Holland. His bottom feeders, look at him. He's working it, though. He's doing a great job with it. Uh-oh, we got a car up in the wall here. 3 car, Hal Amy might have to go 3 wide here in just a moment. He's going to lift out of it. 70 car gets to the inside. McKinney got up in the wall. 3 car, Hal Amy. Come on, smell blood in the water. Get it. Two car in the wall. It's Joe Turkle. These guys getting around him quickly. It might come down to pit strategy. Who's going to have enough fuel to make it to the very end? Unfortunately, this guy right here looked like he was one of the few challengers for that 31 there early in the race. Finds himself running in the 8th position, 1 lap down. He might have brought it down pit road. With 39 laps to go, Richard Holland got a lead of about 1.4 seconds back to Brian Beach in that 18 machine. We go further back to the 3rd position. Burt Wilson running that bottom, making it look easy. 3 car of Hal Amy up to 4th now. He's able to get around the 96 of Joshua McKinney. Top 5 night for the 3 car. There's your 5th position. We go back to 6th spot. Tommy Haynes, last car on the lead lap currently. Got penalized entering the pits 1 over the speed limit. I tell you what, man, those timing marks are weird. Burt Wilson working that bottom really well, though. And he is making up ground. He's catching the 31 of Richard Holland, running that bottom groove. Got it down to about 2 seconds. This is interesting with 35 to go. Richard Holland is falling off a little bit. Brian Beach has caught up to him. But we don't see the 18 car really running that bottom. These guys are, it sounds like they're clutching it a little bit in the entry. The 31 car might run out of fuel here. Wilson definitely not clutching it. He's going to run it. Got it down to 1.6 seconds now. Keeping that focus. 3 car Hal Amy is catching up a little bit though. Who's going to make it to the end? Through the field, Richard Holland, your leader. 18 car second position. Burt Wilson running third, running that bottom. Only car we've seen doing that. Hal Amy in the 4th spot, running about the middle groove. Late apex on the end. Go back to the 17. Tommy Haynes pulling it down pit road. I think he's decided he's not going to make it on fuel. 12 car being scored 1 lap down. And you got Joshua McKinney that also brought it down pit road. John T. Wimbish. And then 2 laps down, Joe Turkle, who struggled tonight. Running in the 9th position. Last car on the track. 6 cars out of the race. Vern Bradley, Larry Dickerson, Richard Springer, Christopher Spence, Glenn Jamison, Jeff Martin, and Garrett Helmlinger. Pull it behind the wall for tonight. Richard Holland decided he's not going to make it. 70 car, Burt Wilson, also decided that. Down pit road for the 18 as well. Brian Beach short pitted a little bit. He might come back out as your leader. Let's see what happens. 12 car knew he wasn't going to make it. Let's see where he cycles out. About to have a new leader here. Who's it going to be? Joshua McKinney was in the lead here, but he hit the wall. That's going to allow the 12 car to catch up. Cody Williams. .26 laps left. About 12.5 second lead for the 96 machine of McKinney. But it's dwindling down. Cody Williams about to be under fire. Twelve car Williams looks like he's going to have to pull it down pit road. .70 car Burt Wilson running that bottom. Look at him go. He's going after the leader. McKinney staying out. He's about 4 seconds ahead, but I think Brian Beach is going to catch up to him. But look at Burt Wilson down on that bottom. Different groove paying off for the 70 car tonight. He's up to second position. Joshua McKinney on slightly older tires trying to hold on to it. About a 3 second gap back there now. He is holding that lead a little bit, but is it going to be enough time? My math is pretty correct. 70 car Burt Wilson within the next 5 laps is going to catch up to the 96 of Joshua McKinney. And we're going to have a lead change with about 15 to go. Joe Turkel working to try to get one of those laps back. Here he goes around the inside. He's been working hard trying to get back on the lead lap. There he is that time by. We might have a race for the lead sooner than that. McKinney looks like he's getting really tight. To the inside now for the lead. Burt Wilson down to the bottom. Been running it better than anyone else tonight. Able to pull away from the 18 and the 31. 2-car up in the wall. There goes the 70. Burt Wilson for the lead change. 18 laps to go. Eight-second gap back to Richard Holland, who is probably going to be the closest guy if he can catch up to him. Burt Wilson's got his work cut out for him here. We've talked to this guy a couple different times this season. Watched him have very impressive finishes. Is tonight the night that 70 car seals the deal and puts it all together? Top 5 after top 5. Snuck in some top 3s there towards the end before the chase. He's got about a 4.5-second gap back to Richard Holland. With 16 laps to go. Is that bottom groove going to be enough? Back here to Joshua McKinney running in the second spot. We saw some mistakes tonight. Recoveries. He's running second. He could wrap up a top 3 here. Get down on that podium. 31 to Richard Holland. Led a vast majority of the race tonight. A lot of the fans picking him to win, but he's currently in the 3rd position. And he is clutching it. Will he have enough time to get up there and catch Burt Wilson? '18 car, 4th place. Looks like he's catching back up to Richard Holland a little bit as he clutches it. Brian Beach could be in the position to win it. We don't know. With 14 to go, these guys are clutching. We don't know who's going to make it to the end. Tommy Haynes just a little bit further back in the 5th spot. But he is running very low. Looks like he might have just been coming off pit road. I don't know. 3-car Hal Amy, last car on the lead lap. He is clutching it. But who's not clutching it right now? 70 car. Full out. Can Burt Wilson seal the deal? They're going to take 12 laps left. Nothing on the clutch for the 70. He's running it wide open. About 4.5 back. Richard Holland. Richard Holland getting around Brian Beach. Crew chief said it's time to go. It's a nail biter here, guys. 10 laps left. Does Burt Wilson have enough fuel to make it to the end? He didn't clutch it. The 31 did. Brian Beach also clutching it a little bit. We saw the 3 of Hal Amy. Right on board with him. Joshua McKinney decided he couldn't make it the rest of the way on fuel. McCauley, you're about to get your ass beat, buddy. Better hide after the race. Eight laps left. It's looking good for this 70 car. Maybe they put some fuel in the rails there and that crossbar. He's going to run it out to the end if he doesn't have enough. I'm trying to do the math. I'm trying to figure out when he pitted last, but the way they're stretching out this run, I have no idea. Coming up on 5 to go. Larry Dickerson. I tell you what, man, net code, that'll get you every time. But no net code here for the 70 car. No one around him. 5 laps left. What do you think, chat? Does Burt Wilson have enough to make it to the end? Or is he just going to push it as far as he can go? .8 seconds now for Richard Holland. Brian Beach about 9 seconds back from the leader. These are your closest, the top 3. I can't decide. I want to say he's going to make it as hard as he's driving it. With 3 to go, we're going to find out. .5 seconds now, separating your leaders. 2 different lines. Does the 70 car have enough fuel? He's coming up on the white flag here. Burt Wilson trying to seal the deal after all the top 5s. Tonight might be his night. White flag is out. Kansas Motor Speedway. Machine sounds like it's still running strong. Richard Holland, 1.8 seconds back. Burt Wilson off of turn 2. No spitting, no sputtering. If he comes off of 4 running out of fuel, I think he's got enough ground between them. Here he comes off of turn 4. Burt Wilson sealing the deal here at Kansas. Checker One Manufacturing ARCA Series winner. What a finish for him. And there it is. Second position, Richard Holland. And third spot, Brian Beach. What a finish. And look at the fuel strategy. Let's join the 70 car. I guarantee the grass is about to be messed up here tonight. Does he have enough for a burnout? He's trying to get the burnout going. All right, interview with your top 3 right after this. Burt Wilson, your winner tonight. Finishing order coming up on the screen. There's your finishing order. Burt Wilson getting it done. Richard Holland second. Third position, Brian Beach. Tommy Haynes bringing it home in 4th. Hal Amy with a top 5 tonight. Joshua McKinney that led some laps there towards the end. 6th position for him. Cody Williams, tough break for him. 7th spot. John T. Wimbish in 8th. Joe Turkle 9th. Vern Bradley. Larry Dickerson. Richard Springer. Just about said Jerry Springer. Christopher Spencer. Glenn Jamison. Jeff Martin. Garrett Helmlinger. And Michael McCauley up in the booth tonight. WFO Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series. We'll be right back after this. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. To the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. To their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it. Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jamison's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70.
63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron. 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jamison neck and neck. We got a push on the inside. Push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line in the 10. Oh, the Garrett Helmlinger. I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom out of turn 4. Can he hold him off to the start finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
We win.
Down here in WFO, victory lane here at Kansas Speedway. Burt Wilson pulling it off tonight. What a strategy, my guy. Getting it done. Told you those top threes, 1 win right around the corner.
I don't know about strategy. I knew in the beginning that I didn't have much for Cody and Richard, and I couldn't run the wall. I'm a terrible wall runner, so it was the bottom or nothing for me. So I was first run. I was like, yep, 4th. That's where I'm going to be. And everybody fell victim to what I would have done in like the 3rd lap and stuck themselves to the wall, and I slowly climbed up. As far as the end goes, me and Richard both had, right on the edge of fuel. So I knew I'd done a run. I knew it was 28 in an out lap, but I backed out of a few corners just to be safe. And when he started clutching and I caught him and put about 4 seconds on him, I'm like, thank God. I was expecting the old Holland run sooner or later, but it never really materialized. I think he was saving too much, so I ran out burning it down.
Well, it was one hell of a finish, man. I tell you what, from the beginning of that run, we had that caution with about 60 to go. I knew it was going to shake things up, and you guys put it out there, put it in the right spot. What was going through your mind once you got around Richard Holland?
Run my line, don't fuck up. Don't worry about where he is. I turned my black box over to the fuel, and I just ignored where he was for a lot of that last run. Because
Well,
if
that's
I'd
what
have
you got to
seen
do,
him
man.
catching, I'd have drove it too hard. But I came in and pitted to top it off. I don't know if that made a difference. Maybe that did, but I thought maybe that had burned me starting in the back. But at that point, lots of people had dropped out because they stuck themselves to the wall. So figured I didn't have much to lose. All I know is I was going to run it out. If it ran out of gas, so be it. After about the last 10, 15 laps.
Well, you were a bottom feeder tonight, and you kept it down there in that bottom groove. One of the only guys that I saw run that all night long, and you made it work. Even when Richard wasn't clutching it, he was only getting maybe a tenth on you a lap. So that line, I think maybe that had something to do with the fuel.
A little bit, probably because you don't ever really get out of the gas on the top line, but you have to get out of the gas. Maybe not after the first 5 laps. You can kind of run it pretty wide open, but after that, you got to get out of it quite a bit. So it was the only line I could run. It's either that line or the top line, and I wasn't going to run the top line. I couldn't have handled it. So I ain't got the skills, I guess.
Well, you got the skills to put it in victory lane, and congratulations on that tonight, Bert. It's awesome to see. Congratulations, big time. You got anybody you'd like to thank for that victory tonight?
Again, just thank everybody for putting it on. It's always great racing against Richard and him, and anytime you can beat him or Cody or any number of people, it's a good night. You always put on a great broadcast, and Vern and Hal for running the league, and I forgot Mike last week, Macaulay, for being admin, so that's a thankless job there. So really appreciate all you guys and everybody on the track running clean and giving everybody room. So
I think a lot of people here in the chat would like to thank you for beating that 31 car tonight.
Right? It's like I've seen this movie, but we'll see what we can do next week. Seems like I'm finding some speed for the chase, so we'll see what happens.
All right, excellent job going to Auto Club. We hope to see you up here in the broadcast booth again.
Did you have to tell me that?
I did tell you.
I hate Auto Club.
Well, there's multi grooves, so pick one that works and stick with it if it's working out.
All right, thanks.
Good luck, Bert. All right, so there's your victory lane right there. Bert Wilson pulling it off. Second place finisher. We're going to run down pit road real quick. We got Richard Holland. I tell you what, man, he started clutching it there with about 30 to go. Did you think the 70 car had enough to make it to the end?
I wasn't sure, to be honest. I knew that he could go more laps than I could where he was running the bottom. But I didn't know for sure if he was going to be able to make it. I was hoping he couldn't, but obviously he did. We had to save too much, and he got out there too far on us. We couldn't reel him in. So now he pitted there with that, on lap 60, whatever it was, and gave up like whatever he was, third or whatever it was on the track. So that was the move of the race, really, pitting then for him. So happy for him. He got the win. He earned it. So good job.
Yeah, that double tap on pit road worked out really well in his favor. That caution, though, it kind of shook things up. Do you think that had that caution not come out, you just would have set sail and been gone?
Oh, that caution absolutely ruined the race for me. Yeah, my strategy was, if it went green, we were just going to continue to check out. I mean, that was obvious. But yeah, we had a great strategy going. Felt like we had the race right where we wanted it. And then that caution, which was really strange. But anyway, yeah, had that not come out, but it is what it is. I mean, caution's a part of racing, I guess. So we thought we still would have a good shot at it. Felt like we were the best car. Me and Cody. Cody was actually maybe even a little better than I was. But yeah, that put us in a different strategy altogether, and we weren't really prepared for the fuel strategy part of it, and kind of bit us in the ass a little bit there. So, but Bert did a great job. He did exactly what he had to do and won the race. So we're happy for him.
10-4 on that, man. We're going to Auto Club next week, and I know this mile and a half's into some of these wider tracks, kind of in your wheelhouse. What's in store for us next week?
I like Auto Club. It's one of my favorite places. I'm ready to go there and turn this thing up into fourth gear and let her rip wide open around that place. I'm ready.
Well, we look forward to it, and Richard, we appreciate your time. And hey, I'm kind of happy Bert won. I'm biased. I'm kind of happy he won. He earned it for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for him. I'm super happy for him. He's earned it. He's been a lot better as of late. He's been getting better and better, and I'm happy to see him get a win. Like I said, he deserves it, and I'm happy for him. So I wished it could have been us, but in that situation, Bert pulling off the strategy and doing what he had to do. I mean, it was perfect for him. So like I said, we can't be real upset about finishing second. I mean, I'm not even sure who else was close to us in the points, but I know the 17 didn't have a very good finish. So good points night for us anyways. We'll take it.
10-4. You got anybody you'd like to thank real quick before we let you go?
I just want to thank my teammates helping me out, whatever, anything that I need, just racing with me and, and supporting me and things that I do. And we we race as a group here, as you know, Coop. And so just want to thank them guys for racing and having fun and everything like we do. So thank you for the broadcast. Like I say, every week you do an awesome job, man. We love to go back and watch it. And anybody that has anything to do with running the league, Vern, McCully, glad he's feeling better. Anybody that runs the league, does anything for it, appreciate it. I want to thank the drivers too. I want to thank the drivers and the fans that watch. Not sure how many people came out and watched tonight, but we'll look at the comments. Yeah, I always go back and watch the broadcast and read the comments and stuff and everything that's said. So appreciate to all those people that watch and comment and support us and support the 31. So
10-4, man. Well, we appreciate your time, and hopefully next week we can see you up here again.
Yeah, hopefully we can be a little one better and get a win here in this in the chase here. So, but like I said, we'll think we finished second last week, I think, and second this week, so we'll take them.
10-4, Richard. All right, crunch time, chase time. We'll see you next time.
Let's go.
All right, so 31 Richard Holland, second place tonight. We were trying to get an interview. We had Brian Beach. I can't find him in the Discord. I scrolled through probably 20 different names here. But nonetheless, great run all the way through. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Your winner tonight, Bert Wilson, putting it down, got the strategy. Finally pulled off a win. Did it at the right time. WFO Twisted Tuesday ARCA Series wrapping it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. You will be here again tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. Vern Bradley, Nation 01 up in the broadcast booth. Yours truly, Bradley Cooper, signing off for tonight. We'll see you next Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits of Texas. With the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag. To green flag pit stops. To their DNA. We live for it. There's 7 nights in a week. And only one night matters to us. The moment to prove that we're the best. Laying down an entire season. Pushing the limits. We're made for it.
Bumper, Artie Peterson out to the lead. Glenn Jameson's pushing hard now. Garrett behind him. Top 5 could throw a blanket over it. Artie's going to drop down to the inside. 10 car's going to start pushing. These guys are getting a little dicey back in 5th and 6th place. Little contact between the 14 and the 70. 63, 3 wide in the front. Artie Peterson stuck out in the middle. Brandon Winning, we got a car down on the apron. 70 car, and now a car up in the wall. We got a wreck behind him. 1 lap to go. Rick Fagone has got the position right now. Garrett Helmlinger and Glenn Jameson neck and neck. We got a push on the inside. Push on the 10 car. Rick Fagone looks like he might pull it off neck and neck at the line, and the 10. Oh, the Garrett Helmlinger. I can't believe what I just saw. It looks like Garrett Helmlinger.
Survival of the fittest. 16 chase drivers. 1 championship. Who's got what it takes? As they give the command to start the engines, it's time to find out. WFO is live right now.
On it, but man, Fagone has just a perfect 1 and 2 right there, Nation. Fagone's going to bring it off the bottom out of turn 4. Can he hold them off to the start finish line? And I believe he's going to, Nation.
Good win. Racing. It's in our blood. From the No Limits at Texas to the high-speed banks at Daytona.
I mean, nobody's going to catch that 3-truck of Hal Amy as he takes it.
From the drop of the green flag to green flag pit stops.